Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay. This one came on. This started very late, but it's okay. I don't care. At least we started. Better to start than to not start. Alright. So, last time, where we left off, we did trial number 4. Sakura committed suicide. Asahina wanted all of us. Asahina was blaming everybody, and then she started blaming herself. In the end, she was just trying to get us all killed because she fell for a fake suicide note Monokuma had, and that almost got us all murked. But luckily, we was able to solve the case, and now also Byakuya is all like, I'm gonna end this game. I'm gonna end this game by he's like, I'm gonna help out Naegi and everybody in taking you down, because since no one's fighting against each other anymore and while working together, he's getting bored, so he's gonna change his tactics. Also, he got his ego stepped on, which is what he really deserved, and he also is trying to be in control of us, saying we're in his command, and he starts selling some ground rules. And ground rule number 1 is that he wanted to find out who Kyoko is, but she won't tell us because she can't tell us. She doesn't remember anything. But Byakuya doesn't believe her, and now he took her room key, so she can't get back in her room. And now because of this, she can't sleep anywhere, but she don't care. And now she called Naegi in his room and he was asleep to talk to him, and we're gonna figure out what she wants to say.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to come meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it was just any... I could tell it just wasn't any any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So we could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that. For us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. You asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Altaika say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No. The headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusawa really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so...
I don't know yet, which is why... Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I need you to draw Monokuma's attention while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? Dun, dun, dun. You can't do that. It's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? Dun, dun, dun. If there's more than one person watching us...
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Dun, dun, dun. Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Dun, dun, dun. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then that may have just been a lucky guess. Then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a proud period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high when I think about what might happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't need you to worry about all that after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Holospeak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll be able to prove or disprove our hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Very true, but my song. Dang, I'm so sad. This is despair. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Excuse me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens...
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was a sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can hear me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. And then a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out?
Hey! Hey!
Hey, by the way... Huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys were moved to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? That is... To this day, that never gets old. I love that so much. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow!
Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here, and now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella.
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is.
What?
Seriously?
My entire existence!
Then what am I? My entire existence. Yeah, the biggest walking in circles case we ever had. I know, right? Kyoko is the only reason that the story goes on. Kyoko's the only one with a level head. Then what am I? My entire existence.
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something. If you're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey or earth sign breeding tips. This is just crazy. Are all pubescent boys, teen boys, as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key, and that's it. Wait, what was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Huh? Oh. This super stylish, super professional game is created by Spike Toonsoft? Then we've got to buy it now.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Way ahead of you, Monokuma. Way ahead of you on that one. I'll talk about it every day.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? You're late by 60 seconds. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh?
Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, since a day passed and maybe it had reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
I know, right? I've more than recommend. I'm playing for you.
Could it be?
Oh, wait. Anyway, she asked where Kyoko was. Where's Kyoko? She hasn't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
Ugh, what do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
ooh.
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and probe us for information.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and then name some indie bullcrap?
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma didn't really notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
Even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat. That's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Free time. Okay, last time we tried to do this, we Lily had only 2 people to hang out with, and Urza hates both of them. But we can talk to Asahina, so we have only one person we can talk to. I remembered what Asahina likes. Asahina likes a red scarf, and she also likes, where they at? I know I have it. Okay, I have a red costume. She likes those. Kind of. We don't see what happens. YOLO. You only live once. Yes, Asahina is a good choice, indeed. I don't know why the freak, like, the stupid thing at the top of the screen doesn't pop up to let me know that you comment Urza. I look at my phone. That's why I may come off as a wee bit distracted, because I'm looking at my phone. Because, like, I don't know why the stupid notification thing doesn't pop up. But, whatever. At least the stream didn't end on its own, like it did last time. That was embarrassing. Fuck me, I keep pressing the wrong button. I gotta grab my other phone. Give me a second. Where are you at? I know you're in here.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on real quick, I'm trying to find something. Give me a second. Well, tragedy struck. But you hate the fact that Urza, you hate the fact that I can say my other phone. You should hate the fact that one time my dad was like, "Let me see your phone." I looked at him and said, "Which one?" Because I've got 6.
Well...
Every person's endurance has a limit.
Yeah!
You need to change the pace.
You got it!
50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Sounds dirty.
You got it!
She liked it.
Hey,
Makoto, can I talk to you for a sec? What's up? I want to ask you something. Sure, what is it?
Well...
Oh, I mean... out with a woman.
So,
Can you just come to my room when you get a chance? Right here is like... Huh?
Okay.
Okay, see you later. Better not stand me up. Without bothering to wait for a response, Hina ran off. What's going on with her? Invited me to her room like this. She's acting really strange. Well, I don't have much of a choice, do I? I headed to Hina's room like she asked.
Sorry.
Sorry for making you have to come here. Oh, I don't mind, but what's going on? I just wanted to ask you something. Well, what? Will you promise to give me a real answer? Sure.
Well...
What do you think about me? Huh? I mean, me as a woman. Oh. What do I think? Well, what I'm trying to say is... Do I have, you know, womanly charms? Well, I mean... Wait, where's all this coming from? People have always told me how I'm not ladylike. I mean, I can't really disagree. All I'm good at is sports, exercise, physical stuff. But I think maybe that's just because I've never actually been in love. Since I've never fallen in love, how can I say I'm a woman? You don't need no love. You can be independent. So that's why I want you to be my boyfriend. Whoa. No, I mean not like my real boyfriend, just like a practice run. Practice run?
'Cause I mean,
I'm not a woman because I've never been in love. And I can't fall in love because I'm not a woman. It's like a vicious cycle, you know?
okay.
So my strategy is, I'll do a practice run to draw out my feminine side. That way, I'll be in the perfect position to fall in love. So I'm asking you, begging you, to help me practice and pretend to be my boyfriend. But I mean, seriously?
But...
You're the only one I can ask, Makoto. Kira's an idiot. Byakuya's a jerk. Like, literally, I have no one. I found my other phone. I found it, Urza. All is right with the world. I found my other phone. I knew where it was. Okay. I mean, how many other guy friends do I have?
Please!
Please, I'm on my hands and knees here. It won't even take that long. Hina seems really serious about this. Fine, I guess I can help for a little while. You mean it? Alright. So, oh shit. So, what am I supposed to do? Oh, good question. Well, whatever. Let's just get started. Whatever?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh, darling, you're home. Are you ready for dinner? Or should I get a bath going? Wait, Hina, that's more like a stereotypical 1950s married couple than anything.
Huh?
Oh, different approach then. Well,
That's terrible.
you lied to me. You said you left your wife. That's even worse.
Huh?
Really?
No way.
You mean I can't even get a practice run right? Was that the fatal blow?
Huh?
Seriously, what am I supposed to do? Just become that one crazy lady who gives up on love? Hold on, let's dial it back. First of all, do you really need to go through all this practice stuff?
I mean...
I told you, I'm not ladylike. Urza, listen, my 6 cellulars are necessary in the balance. Alright? If I lose one, I'm down to 5. An odd number. Even if that's true, I'd say that's just part of your charm. Huh? If you push it and get all nervous, that's totally not you, right? Personally, I think you're fine just the way you are, because, I mean, that's who you are.
Huh?
Makoto. And falling in love is supposed to be fun, right? If you stress out about it, where's the fun in that? I mean, not that I know anything about love, either. So maybe that doesn't mean anything. No, it does. If it's you saying it, it does mean something. Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't push it. I should just be me.
You got it.
I just have to wait until I meet the right person. Like Jason says, Statham. Who was that? You have very specific tastes. I think you'll be waiting in a while on that one. Anyway, thanks Makoto. You definitely helped lift that weight off of my chest. And on top of that, I kinda had fun practicing with you. I might ask you to help me again someday. No, I think that's enough practice for me.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Then, if it wasn't practice? Huh? Kidding, I'm just tricking you around. A joke, huh? Well, joke or not, I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot closer to Hina. After going through all this with her, I think I understand her a lot better. I thought we finally become friends in the truest sense of the word. So, what's your type, huh? What kind of girls are you into? I like them lolies. Don't worry about it. Aw, come on, don't get embarrassed. Hina and I got more fired up about love than I expected, and then I went back to my room. You see... Okay, I'll stop. You see, take that little friendship thing to heart. You see, Naegi was all like, be yourself. Like, I hate people who try to change themselves for somebody else. Listen here, if they don't love you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best, okay? Listen, I hate people like that. That makes me so mad. Like, I have a friend who's always complaining about being single or like thinking he's not gonna get somebody. I said, live on, man. See the world, see new people. God, Jesus Christ, every day is a new chapter in your life. Goodness gracious. I said the more you keep living, meet new people. You stop right here, who knows what's gonna happen. Nothing but tragedy and sad, because I was like, and then my other friend, he has a girl that he had a crush on for the longest time, for years, and he would not ask her out. And I said, listen here, boy. How long have you known this girl? He was like, I've known her for 4 years. I said, you've known her for 4 years and you've never said anything to her? And he was like, no, I didn't. I was always too shy. I said, you're too shy? You don't have the right to be upset about not being with her because you never made an attempt. I hate that crap. I hate people who do that. At least try, get it over with. But that's enough ranting. I'm sorry. I got too into that. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. You know, we literally have like... You know what? We're gonna rest. Because we literally have... We really are getting passionate. Like, goodness gracious. Like, this There's just certain topics. I like helping people, or I'm a douchebag, but low key, I like helping people with their problems. Maybe that's why maybe that's why so many people would be like, you'd be a good parent or whatever. Your child's having some problems, you just sit at the table with them. You right. I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limits. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is odd to say. You do not look good, man. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It's...
I understand.
It's... me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Calm down, son. There she is.
Kyoko? What did you... What did you say?
Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the teeniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they all had disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught, either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was so desperate to recall it. Strange. I scrambled to grab one onto fragments of the dream and reeled up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were totally holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with a fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? I opened the desk drawer and... huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing's inside? That's strange. Because it was definitely... because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, then this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... what the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Nagi's so lucky, man. Wakes up, first thing you see is Kyoko staring down at you with those cold, piercing eyes. Ugh, I want it.
Hey, Makoto!
Hey, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. I'm sure the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried?
'Cause, I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get with you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone else somewhere waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we set up the whole night. The whole night? I lost rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Alright, I have to make it to the gym. Urza, listen. I don't know Usually when I make a comment about Kyoko, you hit me with a stop. But like, if you try commenting that and nothing happened, maybe you want to real quick, as I'm walking to the gym, exit out of the YouTube app completely, and then like come back. I don't know if the chat or YouTube just messing up or something, cause you know, I exit, cause you know I have my phone on, looking at the chat myself, and like, when the chat thingy popped up in the corner of the screen, like nothing showed up. I mean, it showed up, but like it said there were like 0 comments, but like there are comments on my phone. I don't know what that is all about, but none of my business. So if you want to like quickly like exit out completely and then like jump back in, I'll like whatever. I'll walk super slow. Or like maybe like you didn't want to comment on my Kyoko thing. It was a mental stop. But do whatever you want. You're your own person. Okay. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse. This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, your own funeral, all at once. My dad wasn't there when I was born.
What?
Okay, alright, just making sure, just making sure. Just making sure, I'm not having any technical difficulties. I care for your enjoyment. Jeez, just show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing up apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on. Makoto, I'll guess what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react. Didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I know, right? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to my Monokuma, man? That is my Lord and Savior, damn it. Like if they start dismantling my boy Monokuma, I'm like, what are you doing to my god? My mentor, Monokuma is the core reason to why my personality is like this. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? Oh, wait till you find out. But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down...
So in other words...
Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We gotta get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned. Motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the worst. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. I'd kick that bomb low-key. Accidentally blow up. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes are glued to Monokuma's remains, my lord and savior. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think of the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's no. What are you? Some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. I love that. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can handle this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Naturally, Master's the one who just shows such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely going to find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Well, the Toko, I love how this entire game, you just hated Kyoko just because of one little, she was killed in your room, and it's like, just that one insult is like, you know what, Toko? You're dead to me. Jack, though, you're cool. This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear the door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But...
Well, like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in here...
So, in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey!
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? That thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then...
Oh, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey!
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved with running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. We can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? Where are you, Kyoko? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. That's why no one trusts you. You always disappearing. Literally what I said in chapter 3. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm off flubbus. No. I'm totally flaps. Fap sauce?
What?
Gross. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, it's the wonderfrous, murderous fiend, here to greet you all, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Bourgeois, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. There she is. Lovely. Oh my god. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we're talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse.
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we enter the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it?
Danganronpa.
Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to be looking around right away. You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Are you telling me to do stuff? Okay. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know... It's just a prank, bro. Is that whoever this is? They attacked me last night in my room. But why? How do they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful. You don't touch it. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden. I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be? Okay then.
Yes!
Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot toward the mask, and then the next instant, genocide! No! There was a blinding light and defending roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then,
Come on.
hurry up and put the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
is burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. You know, I love steak. It's so good. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down to who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
the mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charboiled. Let's get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? Don't show me him! God dang it, the feels. We literally just lost him yesterday. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some kind of middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Muguro Ikusaba. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Muguro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
You know what? I want Kyoko to, like, every night before I go to bed, whisper to me, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. I'll sleep happy.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be...
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school, like some teenage Bigfoot, How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. Just to suddenly show up and then die? I don't want to know your fantasies about Kyoko. Urza, listen. Listen to me. Put yourself in my clothes. Not my shoes. In my clothes. Alright? And understand, like, Kyoko is bae. Alright? I think we better take a closer look at that body. Heck, at some point, when I buy Despair Girls, you gonna think my fantasies are bad? Ha! Just you wait. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Because in Despair Girls, there's one character who has nasty fantasies. Ah, hey, wait!
What?
What? Are you forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Ah, she survived. Oh, she survived. Uh-huh. What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world that you would never, ever inhale again. That you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, that I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I love that. Byakuya said she probably got vaporized. Kyoko appears. She survived! He's just like, oh, she survived. He really does not like her. You see, no, we can't let her die. If she goes, genocide goes. I saw something out of the corner of my eye just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? Well, I guess so.
What the heck?
You guys, you guess. Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. Hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either, so I think it's best if you don't look. Everyone is dying. Why? Why is this happening? Oh my god. Ursa's so mean. It's like, I've never seen such hatred come from you, Ursa. I've always seen, like, the simple, like, stop, dude. Like, it's like, I've always seen Ursa be, like, the supervisor. Like, Ursa's like, Davion, you're terrifying, but, like, I need to supervise you, too, at the same time. To make sure you don't do nothing crazy. And then here you are, like, ugh, you should have died. Like, you're just so mean. I didn't know you had it in you. That's crazy. Even the explosion was done perfectly, though. I gotta hand it to whoever did it. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all, that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Hold on. What's this? There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I can tell it wasn't just any. It just wasn't any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So in other words...
The bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Literally me with Tyler. Tyler's around. I'd be like, Tyler, you got money? He's like, yep. Then you know what you gotta go do. Go get my apple juice. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden to the keyhole, it fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. He has to start rebelling? He never will. So you're back, how'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Huh? Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why now? But why did the now deceased have that key on them? Shit. I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be a huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface sphere like the rest of the school had. Like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
To be fair, you blindly do whatever they ask you to. You know what's so funny about that? It's true. I was gonna bring up a joke that the third game has, where the main character of that game, they give him a command and they call him a masochist because he literally does what everyone tells him to. He's like, no, is that what you guys think of me? I felt so sad for him. I was like, I'm sorry. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorm room, the dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So, the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us?
Huh?
Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's private room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind.
Huh?
Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Massacre killed them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Aw, shit. Alright. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was that? But if the Mastermind really is dead, then that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Well, why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. Listen, he's getting his cockiness back, okay? Remember Urza. He was trying. We never say he was gonna succeed, alright? This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed in. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. This door is kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door is locked, huh? What if he used the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It wouldn't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah!
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. I want that kind of door, high key, I'm not gonna lie. If not a door, give me a cardboard cutout. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that, Hey, look, next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Amazing with a Gumball's on. Season 6. Let's go. Well. Saturday morning, Hina's here. Yo, back when 4Kids existed, they used to show anime every Saturday. I woke up on time to watch that Sonic X, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Ugh, it was the life. And then it went from 4Kids, it turned to what they call it, Vortex. They turned it to Vortex, and then they showed Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and Sonic X still. Man, yo, the Sonic X finale, close to the finale, made me so mad when Chris was like, "No, Sonic, stay with me." And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, Chris, I hate you. God. He like grabbed Sonic's hand on some gay shit. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, he pissed me off with that shit. Like, he was helping Sonic all this time. You see, I hate kids. Oh, are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Oh, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way into TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? That's funny. He said, I get the reference.
Okay.
You know?
You have the TV face, give him some time, okay? I gotta make sure we can drive Spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea. Okay. What else is there? Let's talk to the people.
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something from Master. Okay. Talk to me, Byakuya. The deep inner workings of Sonic X. Listen, Sonic X was a good show. Not gonna lie, I loved it. Now, when I say loved it, I'm not saying I watched like episode 1 to the last episode. I watched Sonic on random. I watched it when Sonic was when I was able to catch Sonic on TV. I'd watched it. All right, I knew some stuff, All right, but like I didn't know everything about Sonic. Sonic was like those on and off shows, like Bakugan. I loved Bakugan. Played the game for the Xbox. It was lit, and I watched all the seasons of Bakugan. And I don't know if you know this, but Bakugan is getting a reboot. It's getting a reboot. I actually saw a clip from the reboot. It's a 50-50 with me. It might be good, might be bad. The clip looks okay, but we'll see. The reboot actually starts on the 23rd, I think. So I'll have to keep my eye out on that. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find the identity and purpose of the mastermind. Dude, I can't believe how many monitors are here. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. What else is there I'm gonna click on? That's the damn thing. I clicked on this. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Jesus Christ. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like the feast. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is this? Is a monthly membership?
You know?
Huh? Oh. What's wrong? Good news for you all. Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? I can watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. I'm trying to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Friggin' idiot, mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets to the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it? Watching Gumball without me. Nani?
Huh?
Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh,
good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel, one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No. There must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. What trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What? What? Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be friggin' stupid.
what?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is pretty natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's only been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. That look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I know, glad to see him, right? Glad to see him, Urza. It's good to see him again. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah ha ha!
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of here!
No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
Huh? But does that mean
What the heck?
it's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Had it taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh, no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Of course. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would have been going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. This little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then, he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. To figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Kusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ukusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. It must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better get going. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a retainable mountain of issues I need to confirm. Convertible, whatever the fuck. Vitable, some shit like that. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. What the fuck was that? Oh. Oh, new investigation music. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was uncovered with other wounds, but these were the last survival. These were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The identified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I had to investigate. I had to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I had to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently that wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood in the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for now, for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see anything on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too. So thank you too. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place... I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But...
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What did you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime begin last night. After the nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How could you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's... Yeah, Byaku's not bad at leading the team. He's next in line for his family's money. He know what he doing. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was at around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot right now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Let's look at the tool shed. The room is disgustingly disorganized. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Not the lawnmower. Give me that coin though. I want to go on the damn tarp. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's one thing here that concerns me. Crazy diamond. The thing that was in the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe connected to Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing, but now I don't have the time to worry about it. These look like fragments or something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. If there's a knife laying on the ground, is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There were just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko was the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing. It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. The body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains how the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket that the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little There's only one little piece left. Oh, the burnt titties. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was set on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Step away from the corpse. I think I took everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I had found before. Now somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. For the key to her room,
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I had to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime I should go look somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Hang on, got a message real quick. Gotta reply to this. Oops. Where is it? There it is. I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. About that. The fragments I found in the garden? Okay, I took everything I can. Now this left is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden next Byakuya. Byakuya left! Hopefully he's there again. You better fucking be there. The garden is not here, but I'll just run. Give Naegi the exercise. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I really do miss this execution. This music, this investigation theme is lit, but I high-key miss the other one. Like, it shows how intense something is. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it in into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Where's Kyoko's room? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I missed the other music. I mean, you can still like, you can like, it's, in certain parts of this song, of this music, you can hear certain. There it is, right there. You can hear it, but it's like, I like the other one. But this music just shows that we're reaching the climax very soon. Like we literally have one chapter left. So, this is Kyoko's room. Time to see what Bae's been hiding. And I see a booklet. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it have? What does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. I'm rich. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture the Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Huh, really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo?
Such ignorance.
Oh. He said such ignorance, you fucking ningen. We're gonna check her bed. Here's her bed. Don't see anything interesting here. Okay, nothing on her bed.
It's certainly possible.
There's a key and it unlocks. Really what? Was I mistaken? Something in the dojo. But what in the dojo is the real question. Boy, please. Oh god. Hang on, trying to find something. So Urza, I could ask you tomorrow, but I wonder. But tell me, what are your thoughts?
What?
What are your thoughts on like what's going on right now? Like this mysterious body. Nothing particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here, or clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take my time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely there's something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. It's an envelope. Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Interesting thought process. But how could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I looked up the sheets. What's this? I found a covered up piece of paper. Class 78, Student Registry? Mukuro Ikusawa.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she was stuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and that's what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your research. Your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Kusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist, trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir. Fenrir? I never knew how to. I know that word means, but I've never knew how to pronounce that word. For those 3 years, she insisted that she had been kidnapped. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped. That she received battle training of her own violation. Voltiation. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. What does it mean? Well, it's like, isn't that like a word for like wolf or whatever? I don't know. When I see the word, it was always associated with like a wolf. So I was thinking maybe that word has to do with wolves. I'm just using my inferences. I could be very wrong. The Ultimate Soldier? Mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things, just an ordinary person. But then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Group is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What? Have you got your pretty little hand on there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey, come on
Don't
now.
freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't even hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. How can I? Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I've actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
when you all first got together in the main hall, way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
In other words...
That's right. There weren't 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students in this killing game was 16. 16, then...
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to make up a hurricane of complaint. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... she wears them to cover up a bunch of hidden scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Pooh. No, okay, now that's all you get. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Damn. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why did he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any kind of complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that... the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's how Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro's the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro, then come to the wrong conclusion. That makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true... if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should really find out that if that key in the dojo really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go in one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and opened it. And there are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they are quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it have possibly been involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word in French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it to you. But I expect you to repay your debt in 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike mercenary contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. Yeah, I was right. Wolves. I was right. I know my stuff. I knew it was wolves. I knew it. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there were... Thank you for the praise. Yes, I got some intelligence in there. I'm not as dumb as I act. Some, however, believe there were mounting international tension within the group, and they were simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Fenrir, some shit like that. Now, and not to mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins that squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean...
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Wait, what, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... or what?
What?
Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demanded an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Pooh, sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting for 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm right here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
I'm here, and no rule's been broken. And that's my girl. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. She's so badass. Kyoko. Kyoko, you're still alive. Of course I am. I'm fucking Kyoko. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But it's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. Yes, she's back, Urza. My girl, my waifu. Monokuma's ass. It's all together now. You're right, there's no penalty, officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily the good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost. Oh my god, Urza's like, I have no faith in any of y'all except Kyoko. I'm done. Urza said we can go through this trial with some sense, cause all y'all gonna die if she ain't here. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what may happen? Who knows what may happen if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. No talk to her. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You said that key of yours. You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my research and came back down, just in time to hear the actual class trial announcement. So I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? You'll all die. So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Just hurry up before we get in trouble, Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right. Right now I want to just focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's crucial for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Alrighty then! After a nice investigation process, we have finally found Kyoko. We found out she found out Monokuma's secret key was a secret to getting unlocking every door. And Mukuro Kusaba seems to have been the victim, and everyone, well, not everyone, mainly Byakuya, thinks Kyoko killed her, and everyone else is like, Kyoko, and Kyoko's like, please. But Naegi is starting to feel a little off towards Kyoko, since she's coming off as like, This is the first time Naegi. Yeah, this is the first time Naegi put context clues together, indeed. But yes. But right now, Naegi is starting to feel a little off towards Kyoko. He doesn't really know what to think, because she's acting kind of different. Usually back then, she's always like, we're all gonna die. If we're not careful, we'll do this. But now she's like, this is very important for me, and me. It's starting to become all about Kyoko now. And Naegi is starting to feel some type of way. But tomorrow, we will do Trial 5. And remember, Urza, I told you, this Trial 5 is one where you're going to get trust issues, and it's going to be very intense, I should say. Trial 4 was just throwing you everywhere. Trial 5 is just going to give you trust issues, and it's going to be a big mess. But anyway, have a nice night.